This is my daily update for my build and public log. It's January 23rd, 2025. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm a little hungover today. I've been kind of useless so far this morning. I don't drink alcohol very much these days. I'm not doing dry January or anything like that. I'm doing dry life, I think, as you could call it. I drink alcohol maybe like once every 1 to 3 months, so I don't drink a lot anymore. But yeah, I did last night, so I'm paying the price. For me, it's like it's not so much like being hungover. The drinking just fucks my sleep up so bad that I just feel like shit because I don't sleep well. So it's not even that I'm hungover. I'm just like really tired. So because I didn't drink that much, but yeah. Anyway, so for my update, I did a lot of work this last week on AI chat email. I just kind of like did it in phases to get it deployed onto the server because you don't want to break everything. I did break things yesterday, but only for a little while, and I saw the logs. No one was using it at the time. So, anyways, I managed to get all the stuff I've been working on deployed. Now I'm tracking errors and exceptions. So if there's an error, I get alerted. I got that working. That's really nice. And then I went back to working on the agent. So I'm working on the event scheduling agent. And I just wanted to show this really quick. This is where you're going to see like integrations. And the next one of the upcoming things I'm going to do, which I think will make this very powerful, is I'm going to add a webhook. So if you get an email, if you send an email, and when you get the email back, it will also fire off a webhook to wherever you want. You can send that data to wherever the hell you want, and do whatever you want with it. So I think this is going to make this a very cool, powerful tool because so many workflows and agents that people build, like you want to be able to send an email and then you start off that like workflow. Hell, better yet, let me just show what I'm talking about. This is a very good example of what I'm trying to do at scale for anybody. So let's say you're using N8N, one of my favorite tools. So check if incoming email is about the appointment. That's what I'm doing with AI chat email. And then it's like, basically this is like a cheap LLM agent router. This is what I built. And then it goes to an agent that's like, get calendar availability and compose a response. So this, how does it do that though? Oh, I guess there's like, so something gets all the calendar data. Interesting. So how does this get this? How does this connect? Anyways, but my point is, so let's say you want to set this up. You can go into N8N and you could do that. But here's the horrible part with Google. You have to create an app. Like you got to go into their horrible console, like make a new app, set up the permissions, and it's a huge pain in the ass. But let's say you want to do this for like everybody at a company, for example. You're gonna do that for every single person, and you might be thinking, well, just create an app and get it approved by Google. Well, I'm here to tell you right now that is hell. That is hell. I created an entire product that for Gmail that uses AI, and they refuse to approve it. So yeah, good luck with that. And that if you do get it approved, you're looking at months of work just to set this up. No. So what I'm proposing to do is with AI chat email is you set it up and you don't need to create an app or do anything like this. You just simply have it automatically send your email, or manually. You can easily do this without getting anything set up. You go into a filter, you forward it to AI chat email, or you just manually send an email, and all this will just be done for you. It will route it. It will figure out. You can then have it go anywhere. You can use innate in, and it's just data that you can pass around to any integration, any tool. Um, you can build your own agent. You can do whatever the hell you want. It's just I want to build this part where email comes in and then the data goes wherever you want. So I think that will make this very powerful tool, and it kind of solves this problem at scale for anybody. So that's kind of like the vision I have for the tool, but I want to rebrand it. I think it's a little pigeonholed, only being for email. I think it's great that it works for email, and I thought about my original intention was to like be very niche and just do exactly what I was talking about, being that first part, reading, and there'll be other integrations in here, but the most powerful one is a webhook, so you can send that data to anything you want in Zapier, in whatever tool, make whatever the hell tool you want. That was my intention, but I don't, even like me as the user, I don't want email. I want to actually use chat. I want to use like voice. I want to. I just don't always use email anymore. So I was looking at domain names, and I want to rebrand this, and especially the landing page, which is really shit. I want to use Telegram, maybe SMS. Why not? Why the hell not? So I'm going to rebrand this, and it will do that first part. It does email very well. It's set up for email, but I want email, I want chat, maybe SMS. You let me know in the comments. How do you want to talk to this thing? And you might be wondering, well, what's the difference between using this and Chat GPT? Great question. This, number one, you could use email. You could integrate with other services. But most importantly, this does not just use Chat GPT. This routes to other LLMs, and you'll be able to kick off tons of agents and have an assistant, a virtual assistant. So I was looking at domain names. That is a lot of work. And it's so hard to find a good domain for AI stuff now. And the AI, the .ai domains are so expensive. It's almost $150 for a domain. And this thing doesn't make money yet, so it's like, I don't want to spend that much on something that may not even make money. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? What do you want built? Would you be interested in that? Would you want something you could talk to via Telegram? No WhatsApp. I hate WhatsApp. They're not a developer friendly platform, and you have to have like a business account. Telegram is the way to go. Let me know what you think. All right, so on to my random story for the day. So last night I was at a cocktail bar, and a pretty decent one. They make pretty good cocktails. My drink of choice is an old fashioned for cocktails. They had a cool twist on Manhattan. I love a Manhattan as well. Theirs was pretty good. Their old fashioned was pretty damn good. I've had better, but it's pretty good. Anyway, so I used to live down the street from a bourbon bar. What was really cool about this bourbon bar was they had, I think, hundreds or thousands of different bourbons. They had a massive menu. I mean, when I say bourbon bar, I mean only bourbon. And they had a pretty cool challenge where, I think it was 100 bourbons. If you went down, they had this like set list that you had to try every one of them. If you made it to the end, yeah, I think it was 100, you get a horseshoe like placard on the wall. So the walls were like filled with these horseshoes with your name on it. It says your name and the date, and that you completed the challenge. And like you would go every week, or God, if you're a real alcoholic and you have money, every day. And then they would keep track of like how many you had. And so I went there with a friend. They were all happy and excited. Oh, look, I got my plaque. Look at it's right here. And I just kind of, I remember looking at them and going like, that's a lot of money and a lot of goddamn drinking and bourbon. He's like, I know. I need to quit drinking for a while. I was like, I so much. It was a slog. He was like, man. I was like, was it even good? Was the bourbon even? Was it like good? He's like, some of them are sucked. He's like, some were really good. Some were really expensive. Yeah, that's the trick. They're, that's the scam. You may get this little thing that costs them $20 to put on the wall, but yeah, you probably spent I don't even know how many hundreds of dollars. So he's like, yeah, some of them were expensive, some of them sucked, and I always wanted to do that too. Well, at the time, I was in my 20s. I always wanted to do that too, but it's like, yeah, fuck that. Just give me an old fashioned. So I would always just have an old fashioned instead. Fantastic bar. I miss that place. I miss that neighborhood. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Have a good one.